Hello and welcome back to step-by-step-guitartuition.com. This is the first lesson in the Step 5 module. In this lesson we're going to look at a new family of chords called major 7th chords. At this point in the step-by-step syllabus you should be confident with the 5 open major chords A, C, D, E and G. Also the 3 open minors A minor, D minor and E minor. And the 6 open dominant 7th chords A7, B7, C7, D7, E7 and G7. If you can recall these chords from memory and change quickly from one chord to another, then you're ready to move on to the major 7ths. Don't forget to refer to your lesson notes where you'll find all the relevant information that you need. Okay, now I'm going to take you through the 6 different open major 7th chord shapes. A major 7, C major 7, D major 7, E major 7, F major 7 and G major 7. I can play it. We'll start with A major 7. Your first finger holds down the G string at the 1st fret, your second finger on the D string at the 2nd fret and your third finger on the B string at the 2nd fret. And play from the A string. To play C major 7, start from a C chord and take your first finger off and again play 5 strings. To play D major 7, all you need to do is lay your first finger across the top 3 strings, 1st, 2nd and 3rd string at the 2nd fret and strum the top 4 strings. It's D major 7. For E major 7, your first finger goes on the D string at the 1st fret, your second finger goes on the G string at the 1st fret, and your third finger on the A string at the 2nd fret. And when you play this chord, try not to hit the top E string, the 1st string, so just play the bottom 5 strings. For F major 7, your first finger on the B string at the 1st fret, your second finger on the G string at the 2nd, and your third finger on the D string at the 3rd. The top E string should be ringing open, and you play the top 4 strings. And lastly, G major 7. Your first finger on the 2nd fret on the top string, your second finger goes on the 5th string at the 2nd fret and your third finger goes on the 6th string at the 3rd fret and you play all 6 strings. As an alternative to that, you can use your first finger to hold down the 2nd fret on the top string, you can use your second finger to hold down the 3rd fret on the 6th string. And then if you just lean over slightly with this finger and try and mute the 5th string so it doesn't sound, and then you can play all 6 strings. It's a little bit easier to play that one than to try and squeeze those 2 fingers into that position. Or another alternative would be to play that shape and put your third finger on the 3rd string, the B string at the 3rd fret. So that's all 6 open major 7th chord shapes. Now let's add them to the major, minor and dominant 7th chord drill. Like this: A, C, D, E, G. A minor, D minor, E minor, A7, B7, C7, D7, E7, or alternatively, and G7, or alternatively, and A major 7, C major 7, D major 7, E major 7, F major 7, and G major 7. Also practice changing between those chords in a random order until you're satisfied that you can recall them from memory. Later in this module we'll have a go at some chord progressions and we'll mix up all the chords that you've learnt so far. I look forward to seeing you in lesson 2, where I'll show you how to play a 2-octave chromatic scale. I'll see you then.